everyone, my name is Violet, this is Violet Tries Panning, and we're officially going to be doing the October to November update for Deck of Panning. We are getting to the last update here in the next month or so. So if you're excited to see the last final picks of products, then keep on watching. So we'll start with the product that is going to be in here until the end. I just kind of declare that just because I feel like I'm close to finishing it, but I also feel like I'm just going to keep it in just because it makes more sense for me. But I rolled in. I had chosen or picked the King of Red Hearts in previous update, which was Hit a Pan. I picked the e.l.f. compact that I had hit pan a couple of updates ago. I'm not exactly sure when. And my goal for this was to hit a pan here again at the bottom, but basically what I've been doing is just kind of expanding it. I did try and work on that bottom portion, and I feel like I thinned it out, and now it's just kind of opening up that metal pan here, and you can kind of see the indentation here on this little on the metal pan underneath. So the reason I'm going to feel like I'm just keeping it in here because I'm already making a huge dent in this, pretty significant progress, and I have been using this a lot to set my face, and I feel like from here on out I might as well just continue setting my entire face, not just my under eyes, and that'll get hopefully my goal of finishing it towards the end of the year. So I just figured easier for me if I just leave it in here and just keep working on it. This next product is actually been in since September. I had pulled in the Six of Spades. The prompt for this was called Focus, meaning I had to reflect on the beginning of my panning goals. Since I kind of started 3-4 months late into the year, I did set some products aside to completely finish up this year. This is one of them, and I am stoked to say it is an empty. It is finished. It should have been finished years ago, but hey, an empty now is still an empty to be excited about. And that is my Ulta Beauty in collaboration with Melissa Michelle. This was her second collaboration called Bling On the Glam. I cannot fit this into, I can fit this into the, sharpener, but I can't really sharpen it too much. I have to take off this part, and then it's troublesome to try and sharpen, so I called it an empty. I used it for roughly 9 months. I did finish this October 28th, and yeah, super happy about it. I'm glad it's gone. One less lip liner in my collection. Next card I pulled in last month is the Seven of Spades. The prompt was called Letter, so I did a wheel of all the alphabetical letters. It picked J, so I had to find a brand beginning with the letter J or a shade with the letter J. I found it within my BH Cosmetics Naughty palette. Of course, Christmas themed, and we're gonna find Jingle or Jingle Bells. And that is what I pulled in. It's called Jingle Bells. It's a glitter shade within this palette. Had a goal of 1 to use, and I accomplished that because I knew that glitter shades this year just weren't something that I wanted to fuss with, I wanted to really worry about. I did end up putting this onto a look, I believe, on my cheeks for like a fun like glitter highlight type of thing for Halloween, or some sort of prompt or some sort of look on Instagram. I don't know. I will find it. It'll be on the screen. But next product I pulled in from last month is from the prompt, or from the card 9 of Red Diamonds. The prompt was called Indie. I rolled in a single shadow from my collection called Pretties for Your Face, and this one is called Valentine Baby. It is a more flaky texture than most of the typical single eyeshadows that I own or that I prefer. So my usage goal was 3. I did accomplish that. I created, I'm pretty sure, 3 separate looks using this shadow. It was pretty. I definitely felt like I had to be careful picking this up and putting it on my eyes. I definitely would recommend glitter glue so that it has something to adhere to, but definitely tap in a very little at a time and then apply as needed. But yeah, I mean, this one was, I wouldn't say it's as fun to use as some of the previous single shadows I'd pulled in from previous updates, but it was still good to kind of get some use off of this one, have this one kind of not get left out of the untouched bunch. And our last product I pulled in from last month was from the card 2 of Spades, prompt is called Glowy, and for that I ended up pulling out my Hamish Artlist Glow Base with SPF 50. This one I have used previous because what was required from the company was that I had used the product enough times within the given time frame, and then I can form my opinions and then post it on social media. So that is what I did. So I am familiar with this. My usage goal was 1, which was easy to accomplish. Right, last time we're going to be picking cards. Oh man, this is going to be bittersweet. Like I mentioned, I'm rolling out 4 products, still keeping the e.l.f. compact until the end just because it makes sense. Let's see what torture we're in for. First card is the 7 of Spades. It's a seasonal, which I love that one. The 6 of Spades. I feel like we're gonna be in the same spot. This one says matches eye color. Ace of Spades. I don't think I've gotten that one. Okay. I like how we get a new one at like the very end. It's a get out of jail free card. So interesting. I get that at the very end. And our last card. All right. Let's see. 3 of red hearts. Okay. We're good. This concealer. I'm debating on using this one now because it's the end. Like, I can't keep this for another update because the next update is the finale. So I think what I'm going to do is forego concealer since I don't really want to worry about it. So I believe that is how you use it. Again, I guess it doesn't really matter now that we're till the end of it. So I am going to take out the 3 of hearts, our picks for the last time. Again, just reiterating, King of Red Hearts. The prompt was hit a pan. This one was pulled in from last month. My goal now is just kind of to finish. I've already made a bigger hole, so I'm counting that as I hit a pan, but I'm keeping it here just so that I can continue using it. And then for the card 7 of Spades, the prompt is seasonal, and for that I was debating on a few single shadows again. I'm glad that some of my single shadows have actually been getting use towards the end of this project, but there was a couple that fit the seasonal prompt. I did cookie dough because, you know, usually around this time we're baking cookies, and so like you make cookie dough. And then I also had one called gingerbread, which obviously was the given choice because I love gingerbread cookies, I love gingerbreads, just like the decorations, anything, you know. And then I said, I think this one counts as like a seasonal cookie. I don't think I've touched this one too much. This one's actually from Delanci Beauty. This is called Snickerdoodle, and I rolled this in to use 5 times. My last card, the 6 of Spades. It was the prompt matches eye color. My eye color looks predominantly brown, but when you look closer to it, there is a little bit of like green, blue, gold. In the sun, it really shines and looks beautiful. So it's kind of like a hazel mix of a brown. It is, people just always say that I have pretty eyes, so I believe them. You know, I trust their judgment. So for that, I did choose another, I believe this is an indie brand, or it's, I don't know like if this is considered, but anyways, I chose my new Beauty Creations Writing Solo eyeshadow. This is a gold eyeshadow because I figured like when the sun hits my eyes, a little bit of like gold pops out, and so I just felt like gold also too matches the holidays, you know, coming up. And this one's in the shade called Howdy. So my goal for this one is also 5 times. So thank you guys so much for watching in this last episode, but last time we're picking products. If you're participating in this, comment down below, what cards did you pick? Did you end up with a Joker at the end? Are you tortured? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you, and as always, have an awesome rest of your day and your week, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye, guys.